2 years ago, on July 21st, 2023, Che dropped his debut album, Closed Captions, which was the beginning of a new era and the start of his great evolution in music. But I didn't like it. Hated it, actually. Nobody was able to get me to understand why it was so good, especially when Osamason dropped the same day. What happened to the cheromani that was working with Specific and the rest of Persona? What happened to the Che that was still doing Diss Wars? That Che disappeared after the first version of the album got leaked. So, since its second anniversary just passed, we can listen to both versions of the album and see which one is better, the released or the unreleased.
This hoe on my dick, I can't get her off. It's a 10 band, chill nigga for the boss. Fuck yeah, nigga. Funny ass nigga like stand up, boy, you get lost. Yeah, I want a 10, 17 of these fuckers that gonna cost. Yeah.
Also, I haven't listened to the first version of the album at all, and I haven't listened to Closed Captions since it dropped, so this is all new content to me. This album just gave me mad nostalgia. First of all, Che's old voice, bro. I mean, he was still a teen, so he not gonna sound like that anymore. But if you compare it then to now, the difference is insane. Intro is a crazy song with some hype energy to start off the album. This is a strong lead single for the original version of the album. Rich Amiri on Simp Manson was actually pretty good. This was like 2022 though, back when he was actually a good rapper. I'm surprised the song isn't longer though, especially when Che's verse is so short. Foreign is one of the chillest songs, but I don't like how his vocals are so quiet. The ad-libs are beautiful though. Yhapojj did his thing on this song as well. Number and Issy bring back the hype sound of the album from the intro, and Che's verse consists of different variations of the same flow, but the rhyme scheme hits every time, making it sound new. Deep freestyle and clavier introduced the sound that Che went for in the released version of Closed Captions, uniting with his current duo, natecxo. Che flows on the Pierre Bourne type beat on Yak, but I feel like it's way too short. It's a perfect length for a TikTok hit though. The Can You Hear Me song has the plug and beat vibe that was still trending in the underground, and the outro of the album, Exit, is kind of a combination of all the previous songs, from the beat to the ad-libs and the way Che structures the song. I personally rate it a 7.5 out of 10, with my two favorite songs being Number and Intro.
DJ want me, oh yeah. DJ run me, oh yeah. It's smoking OG. Nigga want play back, not go down. I saw a bitch, she like, Home digging, like, oh yeah. Niggas still swag, but you just can't care. Call all these bitches, I like it.
Soul and Black China are two of the songs I liked on first listen, so it was nice to hear him again while we visited the album. Blueberry Backward is one of them as well, and a classic no matter what era it was in. The flow was easy to catch on to, and Che just went in on the verse. Sativa was alright at first, but the second half of his verse got me locked in, and the effects on this beat are perfectly placed. The beat on Fangs is insane, and the 808 switch on it makes the beat even better and more energetic. Che flows on it effortlessly, and the ad-libs are like ear candy. On the Question Mark song, Che transitions from flow to flow smoothly, and also showcases more singing on the track. Canary sounds like more of an outtake that just made it into the project last second, but it's not terrible. And I'm not gonna lie, I ran back SOS like 3 times to see if I was missing something, but maybe it'll grow on me. I don't like it right now. Draco has some fire lines that you gotta run back a couple of times to understand, but I personally wouldn't go on my way to bump this specific song. It's not a skip though. Frank Ocean is for sure the happiest song on that album, and the only song on the album that wasn't produced by natecxo, but instead Soldier Spirits. Flat gets back to the original theme of the album though, with the aggressive arpeggiated beats. I like how the key changes every couple of bars, but it just makes me wonder what it'd sound like if it stuck to one key. The transitions throughout the entire album, from song to song, are super clean, so I gotta give props. I think Nate did all of them. I give this project a 7 out of 10. So technically, the first version is better by half a point. I don't know why I didn't like this album originally though. Maybe I just didn't want to change styles. That's all I got for today's video. If you agree with me, like the video. If you don't agree with me, still like the video, and comment down below why you don't agree with me. And subscribe with post notifications on so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, that's all I got for today's video. Have a good day. Peace out.